Do we get to see it?
Sir Oren, Kimari told me, when my father wanted me taken from Bavel to Besaid, it was you who told Kimari, right? I had always wanted to meet you someday. I am truly glad that I had that chance. Having you as a guardian was so great an honor. I don't know how to thank you. Perhaps, if I defeat Sin, that will be my thanks to you. That's what I'll do. Yes. I will challenge Sin. I will defeat Sin. If you are all there watching this, then I guess Sin is already gone. And so am I suppose. Anyway, I just wanted to say, Sir Oren, I thank you. Kimari, do you remember the first day we met? I was only 7. My father had defeated Sin, and all Bavel was celebrating. Everyone was saying what a hero my father was. I was so happy. But when night came, it occurred to me. My father had defeated Sin, and now he was dead. Now, I was all alone. I couldn't sleep. So I wandered into the town, away from the celebrating crowds. I stood on the bridge in Bavel, where my father and I had parted. Standing there, alone, I could see the fields where he had fought Sin. Then, you appeared, Kimari. You said you were looking for the daughter of Braska, remember? At first, I was so scared, until I realized what a gentle person you are. You weren't used to talking to children. When I told you that I was Braska's daughter, you said you would take me as far from Bavel as you could. That it was the wish of a man facing death. I think I cried then, because that was when I knew my father was dead, and I would never see him again. You just held me, without saying a word. I cried after we got to Besaid, too.
How long is
When
this
you
little,
tried
like,
to go,
makeshift will?
After leaving me in the care of the temple, I held on to you crying, "Don't go, don't go." And you listened, Kimari. You stayed. Kimari, thank you. Thank you so much. And I've always liked your broken horn. Waka, Lulu.
This could take a while.
I'll never forget my days spent with you, growing up in Besaid. We always played together, us and Chapu. That's why I was always so happy, I think. And when you refused to let me become a summoner, and I did it anyway, I'm sorry. I've always wanted to apologize. You know, when you tried to stop me then, really, I was happy. I could tell you really cared about me. You were like my big brother and sister. No, I think you really were my big brother and sister. What else? I love watching you play blitzball, Waka. I even love it when you scold me, Lulu. Really. I guess that leaves the newest guardian. Star player of the Zanarkand Age.
Of course, you can't say his name.
You are... I am... Well, I'm glad that we met. We haven't even known each other that long, but... It's funny. So this is what it feels like. It's a much more wonderful feeling than anything I had ever imagined. Wonderful. But it hurts sometimes. I wonder. I just want to say thank you for everything. Maybe that's why it hurts. When I think about us never being together again at all. I'm afraid. No, I shouldn't say that. I'll do that part over.
What you up to?
So that's what she was doing over at Rin's chocobo thing. One would think that there's something here. It's a little alcove, but I guess not. I suppose if you didn't see that sphere, some of the context of things may not have changed. But it's always good to... Ooh, Kiraga. I remember now that I learned that. Anyways, as I was saying, it's always good to, you know, view the spheres that you can acquire. Which brings me to something I just thought of. When we get the airship, which is still a little bit of ways away, we'll be free to go back to places we've already visited, and that's when we'll find the other 8 of Braska, Orin, and Jex's journey, 10 years ago in those spheres. And of course, this is the scene you should remember from the intro of the game. It's just as equally long. Only unfortunately, you can't skip it. So sit back and watch. Listen to my story. This may be our last chance. Or this is my... No, it's listen to my story.
Listen to my story. This may be our last chance.
Who's he telling this to? That's what I would like to know. To himself? To his conscious? His inner self? Who is he telling this to? Is it in a sphere? It kind of seems strange that he's talking to
Hey,
someone.
there was more, right? Yeah, I mean, like that time. Anyone?
I think
Yes?
that we should stop. Maybe. For now. Let's go.
Alright, let's see. We're gonna save. I don't think that there's anything we can acquire in terms of treasure. I didn't think there was. Onward we go, into the ruins of Zanarkand. And of course, you've already fought these enemies before. Well, I haven't. I ran from them all. But it's the same enemies that you find in the cave. I think. There might be some new ones, but I'm pretty sure they're all the same. Fortune Sphere. Wow, that is quite some distance. What the hell? Oh. Thought we were going to some weird ghostly dream thing
Looks
again.
like the far plane.
Close enough.
Ahead we must keep treading. The music really adds to the sorrowful and kind of like solemn atmosphere in